Welcome back to Lee's Austin A30 restoration. Today Lee will show you his progress to date.
Well, welcome back. I thought I'd give you a quick update on the progress so far. I've been mainly sort of concentrating on the engine, but I've done another couple of pieces. The engine itself, I don't know if you remember, about a week and a half ago when I bought the car, I filled the boards up with ATF, automatic transmission fluid, and just left it there. So I didn't want to try and turn the engine over because I thought it might be seized, but the best way to deal with it really is just pretend it is seized and go from there. So obviously I filled it up with ATF, then I've taken the cylinder head off. I'll show you in a minute how much I've been getting on with that. But now I've just been back at the garage now, I've just drained or siphoned, I don't know if you can see very much, siphoned the ATF out, and I've actually filled it with some plus gas. And hopefully that's going to free the rings up. Judging by the bores, there's no ridge on it. I don't know if you can see that. See that one. There's a little bit of surface rust on the top there. But all in all, I think they're really good. So I'm going to let that soak in for another week, before I even attempt to turn it over, just to be on the safe side. That's to be done. I've got the chassis numbers actually on there now, which is, I've got that from, I've got it from DVLA. I've got to get the car checked out by the member of the owners club now to confirm that it is an Austin, and it is 1955, and it is all back together. Right, the head's all been cleaned. I've managed to free up all the valves. Like I said before in the previous video, there's no way in a million years I could have freed up the valves where they were. They had to sort of come off and had to free them up. So they're all nice and free now. I'm in the middle of grinding them in at the moment, but I've got a little bit of bad news. That one there, I'm going to have to get a new valve for that one. That's so pitted. So that's one out of 4 so far I've done. I'm starting on this one here, these 4 now. So we'll see how we go. So not too bad at the moment. That's that. Right, the rocker box cover, I've just painted it, so it's still a little bit wet at the moment. It's not actually an Austin colour, it's a British Racing green, but that looks really nice. Obviously it's got to have one more coat here. I'm just going to let that harden off and give it one more coat. The rockers, I've actually cleaned them all up properly. They're actually spotless inside there now. All the oil woes are free. The push rods, they are clean, but I just need to make sure they're actually straight, which I should do later on. And that little button there, you can see it, that's the starter button. Well actually, I was going to buy a new one, but been sort of tight with my money at the moment. I thought I'd take it apart. It's actually solid, it's all covered in rust. And I actually managed to get it apart. It took a little while. I had a little tiny chisel and I don't want to touch it because that's wet as well. Just ran the outside, opened it all up and pulled it apart. And all it is inside there, I don't know if you've ever taken one apart, there's where the contacts are here, they go down to a copper plate at the bottom, and same the other side, and that button there that you pull or you push it, I can't push it where it is, on the end of it's got like a big round copper washer, and as you push it, it just joins that side to that side. And all that's wrong with it really, after I'd freed it up, it's just bad connection, so I cleaned all the coppers up, and I actually managed to get it back together, which is the right result. The only thing that was missing really was the insulation, which was round there. So what I've done, I had some old plug leads, and I cut one of the plug leads up. So I put that in there, wedged that in there, and opened up the hole on this plate, and it all works a treat now. What have I done? Oh, that little, I'm not sure what that is. So it's to do with the heater. It goes on the cylinder head. So that's all cleaned up and working nicely now. Oh, the other bit I meant to say about, I did do a video about it, but you'll all be aware what this is. It focuses. That's the bypass tube that goes into the head. I don't want to turn the head over because the valves will fall out. Which one there? It goes up there. There it is there. Goes in there. I managed to get it out. If I did it again, I would actually do it slightly different, because all I did this time, if I can describe it, I can show you. I cut the top of it off, cleaned it up so it's good metal, and if I did it again I'd get a really long bolt, so the bolt goes right down in there and just sits on the bottom, and then and obviously the bolt will come up sort of about here somewhere like that, and then I can weld it straight. But if you look at the state of that, it's not really crooked, but it come out. But the good thing is with the heat of the welder, Must have cracked the seal between the two threads. And apparently that thread is a really weird and wonderful thread. Someone told me it's a UNS. I've heard of UNC and UNF obviously, but not UNS. So anyway, that's what it was. So I've ordered a new one of those. And that's pretty much it now. So just a bit of a grinding in there. I'll do them other ones in a minute. See how many more valves I've got to get, but that valve looks okay. The seat looks okay. They're not 100%, but you know, I've got new springs for them. The old collets are over in there. I've got to clean them up yet. They're the old springs. And that's pretty much it. Well, thanks for coming back. See you again shortly. Bye now.